The sky did not burn like fire that night. It shattered like glass, and every human alive felt it in their bones before their eyes could understand it. Because the stars were not falling, they were coming back. And this story begins in the final seconds before memory itself was almost erased, when ancient alarms buried beneath oceans and deserts awakened for the first time in thousands of years. And somewhere deep inside your DNA, something recognized the fear, because long before history, long before writing, long before gods were named, humanity had already survived an ending, and the elders of lost civilizations carved warnings not into stone, but into the sky itself. And they said, "When the stars fall, do not look up. Do not speak the names, do not open the doors." But we did not listen because we forgot, and forgetting was the most dangerous thing we ever did. Because 70,000 years ago, or maybe 200,000, the dates keep changing, something entered our world not from space, but through space and time, as if the universe folded and let something step through. And ancient hunters described them as giants made of light and shadow, beings taller than trees, whose footsteps bent the ground, and whose voices sounded like thunder underwater. And these were not gods, but engineers, architects of extinction, who terraformed worlds the way humans now build cities. And they came when the stars fell, as fragments of the sky crashed across the planet, igniting oceans, boiling forests, darkening the sun for generations. And modern science calls it a meteor event, a bottleneck, a near extinction. But forbidden tablets found under Antarctic ice whisper another truth, that the stars were vessels and the impact sites were not random. They formed a global pattern, a containment grid designed to trap something already here, because Earth was not being invaded, it was being quarantined. And the giants were not arriving, they were leaving, and they sealed something behind. And Atlantis, Mu, Göbekli Tepe, the Indus cities, the pyramids were not monuments, but anchors, advanced ancient machines built with precision we still cannot replicate, aligned perfectly with the stars that fell. And when archaeologists recently scanned beneath the ice, they found structures older than ice itself, massive chambers humming with residual energy, and symbols matching cave art found on every continent, showing the same falling sky, the same towering beings, the same humans kneeling in terror. And scientists tried to suppress it, governments classified it, but the Earth does not keep secrets forever, because satellites started detecting strange pulses rising from ancient sites simultaneously, as if the planet itself was counting down. And the pulses matched a signal found embedded in human DNA, like a sleeper code, waiting for the stars to return. And if you feel your heart racing now, if you feel like you need to keep listening, good, because this is the moment where the past reaches through time and asks you not to turn away. So like this story, share it quietly, and stay till the end, because what comes next was never meant to be told openly. And as the pulses increased, volcanoes stirred, magnetic fields weakened, animals fled cities, and deep beneath the Pacific, a structure larger than any mountain began to power up, its surface covered in non-human geometry, and inside it something moved, something old, something that had been starved of light and sound since the night the stars fell, and ancient legends of watchers, Nephilim, Anunnaki, titans suddenly aligned, not as myth, but memory fragments surviving through story. Because when the giants were sealed away, humanity was edited, our lifespan shortened, our strength reduced, our knowledge fragmented into superstition and religion, and we became manageable. And for thousands of years the prison held, until now, because the stars are shifting again, and modern telescopes are detecting objects decelerating near Earth, not meteors, not spacecraft, but keys returning to locks that were never meant to be opened. And here is the part that keeps historians awake at night. The seals were designed to fail when humanity reached a certain technological threshold, because only then would we be capable of choosing whether to release what was hidden or destroy ourselves trying to stop it. And deep inside that Antarctic chamber is a map, not of Earth, but of extinction cycles, showing we are not the first intelligent species to stand here, afraid under a cracking sky, and we will not be the last unless we finally remember why the stars fell in the first place, because the giants are not waking up alone. The machines are waking up too, and they do not recognize nations, borders, or mercy. They only recognize the command written into them tens of thousands of years ago: protect the planet at any cost, even if that cost is us. And as the signal grows stronger, more people report dreams of burning skies, ancient cities rising from sand, oceans glowing at night, and a voice repeating the same phrase in every language: prepare the vessel. And if this channel has a purpose, if echoes of time exists for a reason, it is to remember before it happens again, because history does not repeat, it resumes, and the stars are moving back into position, and somewhere above us, something is watching, waiting to see if we finally understand the warning, or if humanity will once again look up in awe as the sky shatters, and this time there may be no giants left to seal the door.